What's going on, everybody? My name is Jeff Carpenter with Ready Light Media, and in this video I'm going to talk about some of my favorite features of the new Air Direct from Tether Tools and why you should seriously consider adding it to your tethering workflow. Okay, so what exactly is the Air Direct? Simply put, it does the same thing as this, but you also don't have to worry about tripping over this anymore because the Air Direct is completely wireless. Well, almost completely. There's this little 6-inch cable you got to plug into your camera, but let's not get into semantics. What's that? You want to know what the difference between the Air Direct and previous wireless options that have been released in the past, like the Cam Ranger, Cam Fi, even the Case Air that was released by Tether Tools a few years back? Well, I'm glad you asked. The first thing that comes to mind that really sets the Air Direct apart from its competitors is compatibility. One way to look at the Air Direct is as a cable alternative. And what I mean by that is if you can connect your camera to your computer with a cable, you can connect your camera to your computer with the Air Direct. This is a huge advantage over other wireless options, which typically in the past have only connected Canon or Nikon cameras. The Air Direct is compatible with not only Canon and Nikon, but Fuji, Sony, Hasselblad, Leica, Phase 1, and I saved my favorite for last, Panasonic Lumix. Along the lines of compatibility, since the Air Direct is basically tricking your computer into thinking there's a cable connected, you can use it with any of the major tethering softwares. But let's be real, you should probably be using Capture One. Alright, on to the next point, which is reliability. Dropped connections have always been a huge pain in the past, and quite frankly, not worth the convenience of tethering without a cable. I've been shooting with the Air Direct for a couple weeks now, and I even shot a few days teaching demos on the show floor at Imaging USA and never once dealt with a connection issue. That's because the Air Direct creates a one-to-one connection with your camera with either a 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz secure Wi-Fi signal, so you don't have to worry about any interference. I would, however, recommend disabling any automatic connections to other Wi-Fi networks on your computer just to be safe. Okay, on to point number 3, which is the ability to transfer RAW files. Before anybody asks, no, the wireless RAW transfer won't be as fast as a cable, but having the ability is definitely an edge up on its competitors. Think of it this way, if you were going to transfer a file from your computer to a hard drive, it's probably going to transfer faster than if you transferred that same file up to Dropbox with the wireless network. There's just simply no way that you can replicate that kind of speed wirelessly as you would get with a cable. But that doesn't mean that the wireless RAW transfer is slow by any means, because it actually is quite fast, and the exact speed is really going to depend on the camera you use and the file size coming out of that camera. Another feature that I really like about the Air Direct is its multiple power options. The first option is just a top mount battery, which is an LP-E6 Canon battery, so the replacements are remarkably easy to find. And the second option is just a DC power, which you can plug into the side. Granted, I wouldn't use the DC power often, but it comes in really handy if you want to hot swap the battery. You don't lose power or connection when you pull out the battery as long as it's connected to that DC power. The final thing I want to talk about is the ease of use of this unit. Really, I'm going to cover more details on how to set it up and start using it in a future video, but really straight out of the box, it's pretty much plug and play. It's got an adapter that allows you to mount it straight to the top of the camera, but if you use a flash trigger like me, you can get a separate cold shoe adapter that mounts to an Arca Swiss L bracket, which allows you to free up that space on top of your camera. Alright, so I think that pretty much sums up most of the key features about what I love about this Air Direct system, but if you want to check it out and see more for yourself, check out tethertools.com, or if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and follow Ready Light Media. And if you're serious about taking your photography to the next level, check out nextlevelworkshops.com and join us on one of our future workshops, or check out our one-on-one workshops as well. I'll see you there.